all we're doing really is covering nudity, and that is why we wear what we wear on top of what we're wearing. I was born in a coffee farm in Guatemala. My grandpa grows the best coffee because the best coffee grows when there's a lot of sun, but there's a lot of forest. They need to be in shade. So my grandpa has lots of trees in between the coffee farm so that the trees could give shade to the other trees. It's like this whole process. When I moved here, it was like so hard to understand why a lot of my friends were like, my parents don't let us drink coffee. And I just thought that was so weird. I was like, what's wrong with these kids? One of the things my grandfather always taught me was that no matter what happens, you always have to do things with a humble heart and nurture Earth. When you zoom out of the whole entire planet, whether it's Guatemala or the US or India or Morocco, wherever you are, you don't see Ericka, you see the whole planet as a one being. We've been doing Sister Rogers for almost 2.5 years now, but we love playing bossa nova because it's like a type of Latin jazz, Brazilian type of music that, you know, it's like a lost kind of art. It's very unfortunate to hear other people call it as elevator music because it's more, to me it's more like soulful and romantic and has more flavor to it. This is one of my favorite dresses because the color is so soft and you can't really find colors like that in dresses nowadays. I like wearing it with this hat and my shoes. It makes you feel really jazzy when you're singing. The dress is hand custom, embroidered Japanese dress, and it's all silk. Not that I'm full of myself, but I would see the reflection of the dress and I just turn and look at it and I'm like, wow, that's such a cool dress, and then I'm like, oh, that's my dress. It's hand embroidered, each and every single flower that you see. It took her 3 months to make the whole blouse. I always wear it with this skirt because it's, you know, the skirt goes all the way up kind of thing. And then it goes good with the sandals too, which are from Guatemala. And they're all handmade. My grandma did not know how, like, what to do with my hair, so she always braided it like this. This is my favorite dress because I like to take this dress when I go out to Guatemala, and I like wearing it in the farm a lot. I like going out like this. Like, this is how I go out with my little African dress. And some people are like, why are you dressed like Frida Kahlo? And they're like, I don't get it. Like, you mean you like dressing like Frida Kahlo? And I'm like, no, actually, I'm Guatemalan, but I don't even want to go through the whole education and culture, and so I just leave it alone. Every time I go to Guatemala, I feel like people see them as poor and unhappy people, and it's not true. They are the happiest people I've, been around every time I go over there, and they don't want anything else other than just, selling their basket of fruit every day and having fun and coming home to their, loved ones. It's like this very mysterious place. I mean, saw ghosts growing up. I'm not joking. And I was trying to tell my boyfriend, he thought that I was making things up until he went to Guatemala. He was like, oh my god, it all makes sense. Connie Francis is one of my favorite pop singers of all time. When someone asks me about pop music, that's what I think about. And I feel, that pop now has become so not pop anymore. Scientifically, we're here is to procreate, but it's, you can take many things from that meaning. Procreate doesn't have to be like having kids, but maybe procreate yourself through something else,